catchphrase. You'll find the answers to this and many more as we play television's most exciting new game, Catchphrase. And here's your host on Catchphrase, Art James.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, and welcome to Catchphrase. Well, we always have a lot of fun solving catchphrases around here. I hope you do, too. And if one of our players happens to be particularly good at the game, that person could win prizes and cash totaling $75,000. How about that? John, speaking of our players, let's meet them.
First of all, our returning champion with winnings so far of $1,650. He's a referee for a high school basketball team. Let's give a warm welcome to Tom Smith.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you? Welcome back to the scene of your former triumph. How are you today?
Fine, real good, thank you.
I understand that you do some work with students in some regard. What is that?
I'm a referee for CIF, which is the California Interscholastic Federation of Sports in Southern California.
And what events do you...
Basketball.
Basketball?
Uh-huh.
Well, good for you. You're an all-around guy, and we've got a good challenger for you. John, who is it?
From Tampa, in the Philippines, she's studying to be an electrical engineer. Let's welcome Florence Crumbler.
Florence, welcome. That's a very exotic name, Tambabong in the Philippines.
Tambabong, yes.
Tambabong. What kind of a city or village was that?
It's a very remote village, very beautiful village by the ocean.
Uh-huh. Well, good luck in the game, Florence. You're studying to be an engineer, so obviously you're mentally equipped for the game. Here's how we go about things here. Our computer will animate a popular catchphrase, such as this one. Watch. What do we have? We have a word forming. That word is difference. And now we're splitting the word. So, audience, our catchphrase is... Split the difference, right. Now, each time one of you correctly identifies a toss-up catchphrase, we put money in the bank. And then we show you a portion of our super catchphrase. The first player to solve the super catchphrase wins all the money in the bank. At the end of the show, the player with the most money wins the game, goes into our bonus round for thousands in prizes. Florence, you are the challenger. You will set the dollar value for the toss-up catchphrases in this round. Our computer is randomly flashing dollar amounts. She can hardly wait to hit that button, so go ahead.
All right.
And $100. The toss-up catchphrases in this round. All right, look at the screen, players. Here comes... Oh, first of all, I would like to say, do not buzz in before you hear this sound. Okay? And with that, we give you on the screen our first toss-up catchphrase. Watch this. Florence.
Jump in the lake.
You've got it. You put $100 in the bank. But more important, you get to solve the super catchphrase. It is hidden behind those 9 squares that our computer is randomly flashing. You can stop the computer and get a square by hitting the button in front of you when the time is right, Florence. All right, there's the square. We'll now uncover it and give you 5 seconds to see what's behind it. Here we go. Florence, for the money in the bank, what's our super catchphrase?
Don't cry over spilt milk.
That is right. How did you do that? Well, that's what happens every once in a while. One of the early clues happens to be a significant one. But look what she did with just a small piece of information. She got the super catchphrase. But Tom, even though you're a little stunned at the moment, you will select the dollar value for the toss-up catchphrases in the next round when we come back. But I would like to say, ladies and gentlemen, that if a player manages to win 5 days in a row on catchphrase, we think that player deserves a special prize. And here is John to tell you about it.
It's a driving adventure. The Pontiac Sunbird wagon. Exceptional styling, practical and fun. Lots of cargo space and impressive standards, such as side window defogger, plush cut pile carpeting, and much more from Pontiac.
Well, Tom, since you're trailing, you will establish the dollar value of the toss-up catchphrases in this round. Now, our computer is randomly flashing dollar amounts that are larger than in the preceding round. So when you feel lucky, hit that button.
$350.
$225. Not bad. Now, for our first toss-up catchphrase, it was submitted to us by George Rodriguez of Fresno, California. Hope you get it. Here is George's toss-up catchphrase for you. Tom.
Ants in the pants.
Okay, ants in your pants. There's $2.25 in the bank. Our computer is randomly flashing the 9 squares covering our super catchphrase, Hit the Button, Tom. That's center square. He likes the center squares. We will uncover it and give you 5 seconds before I call for your answer. Watch this. All right, Tom, for the $2.25 in the bank, what do you think?
Man from Uncle.
That is not right. You're both back in play as our computer gives you your next toss-up. Watch the screen. Tom.
Riblock.
That's not right. Florence, can you tell us?
Jailhouse rib.
No, we have a rib and we have a cage. So, audience, our catchphrase is rib cage. Incidentally, I want to go back and mention that George Rodriguez of Fresno gets a catchphrase T-shirt for submitting that first toss-up catchphrase that we have. Now, stand by, everybody. We're going to take a pause and come back for more of the game right after this. Don't go away. This is the second round. Florence, our challenger, made an auspicious debut by guessing the super catchphrase on the very first clue in the first round. But we're putting more money in the bank for toss-up catchphrases in this round, and if you're both set, watch the screen for your next toss-up. Here it is. Florence.
2 ships passing in the night.
Well, okay, we'll take that. Ship that passed in the night. Look how quickly the bank is building. All right, Florence, when you're ready, hit the button, stop the computer. There's your square. We'll give you 5 seconds to see what's behind it. Here we go. Florence, for the $4.50 in the bank, do you know?
The man on the moon.
That's not it. Tom, you're back in play with Florence as we give you another toss-up catchphrase. Watch this. Tom.
Hang loose.
Hang loose is right. More money in the bank. More of our catchphrase for you to see, Tom. There's the square. Let's reveal it. See what it contains. Tom, for the $675 now in the bank, our super catchphrase is...
Spent money.
Not right. Tom and Florence, look at the screen for your next toss-up. Here it comes. Florence.
Pheasant under glass.
That's right. Pheasant under glass. The bank is building. Let's see more of the super catchphrase. Hit the button when you're ready, Florence. All right, let's uncover that for Florence. You've got 5 seconds. Uh-oh, she's nodding with glee. Let's uncover it. Here we go. She thinks she knows. There is $900 in the bank. Florence, what is it?
Spanish eyes.
Right. Spanish eyes. Well, Florence, you're proving remarkably adept at guessing super catchphrases. You've got $1,000, but Tom is the one who's trailing. You're going to establish the dollar value for the toss-ups in this round. There are large amounts there. There's $375 each time one of you correctly solves a toss-up catchphrase. And our first one is coming up on the screen right now. Watch. Tom.
Yogurt shake.
No. Florence.
Frozen yogurt.
Frozen yogurt. You're right. All right, Florence, hit that button, and let's see what square you get. All right, we will uncover that square, and you've got 5 seconds to see what's there. Watch. All right, it's early, but given the way she plays, who knows? What is it, Florence?
Cat in the Hat.
Nope. All right, Tom, Florence, watch your next toss-up. Here it is. Tom.
Whooping crane.
Whooping crane. You've got it. There's Herbie, our mascot. All right, Tom, hit the button when you're ready. The computer has stopped on that square, which we will uncover for you now. You've got 5 seconds to see what's there. Tom, for the $750 in the bank. The
Frankfurter.
No, that's not right. Relax, players. We're coming back for more of the game after these words. Stay with us. We're in the third round of catchphrase. We have a very strong challenger, Florence, who's putting our current champ, Tom, to the test. If you're ready for your next toss-up, players, watch the screen, and here it is. Tom.
Going in style.
You've got it. Going in style. And you get to see more of our super catchphrase. This is his third consecutive try at it. That's your square this time, Tom. Watch for 5 seconds. Tom, for the $1,125 in the bank, do you know what it is?
The Brown Derby.
That is incorrect. You are both back in play. Here comes your next toss-up. Florence.
Safecracker.
Right. Safecracker. Very good. All right, Florence, when the time is right, hit the button, stop the computer. That's the square we will now uncover for you. Watch this. Uh-oh. She's got that look in her eye again, Tom. Florence, for $1,500, the super catchphrase is...
Kentucky Derby.
Right. Florence, your winnings now stand at $2,500. But, Tom, we have even larger dollar amounts that our computer is flashing. So when you feel lucky, hit the button. $575. Every time you correctly solve a toss-up catchphrase. And here comes your first one up on the screen. Watch. Florence.
Dark Crystal.
Right. Dark Crystal. All right, Florence. Hit the button when you're ready. There's your first square. We'll uncover it. Watch this. Very interesting clue for $575. You want to take a guess?
Is it Fireside Chat?
It is not. Tom and Florence, watch your next toss-up. Here it is. Tom.
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe is right. We're already over $1,000. Hit the button, Tom. All right, you've got the center square. Watch this. Tom, for the money in the bank.
Hot time in the old town tonight.
No, that's not it. You're both back in play as our next toss-up appears on the screen. Take a look. Florence.
First Cousin.
You've got it. First cousin. And you've got to look at more of our super catchphrase. Hit the button. There's where the computer stops. Watch what's behind this square. Florence, there's $1,725 in the bank. We'll give it to you if you can tell us what it is.
Turkey on the Fire.
No. Watch for your next toss-up coming up right now. Tom.
VIPs.
VIPs is right. All right, Tom, hit the button, stop the computer. There's your square. Take a look at what's behind it. There's $2,300 in the bank, Tom.
Fireplace keys.
That's not right. Watch the screen as our computer gives you your next toss-up catchphrase. Here it is. Florence.
Quiet on the Screen.
No. Tom, you get to guess.
Quiet on the set.
Well, what did we have before talkies? We had silent
movies.
screen. All right, players, watch for your next toss-up catchphrase. Uh-oh, that signal means that our time is up. We are now going to reveal the entire super catchphrase. The first player to solve it gets all the money in the bank. Here it is. Tom.
Mickey Spillane.
That is not right. Florence, do you know?
Mickey Mantle.
Right! Well, Tom, you didn't win any money today, so our champ with $4,800, our brand new champ is Florence. Congratulations. Well, Tom, here's John Harlan with some of the highlights of your previous winnings.
Well, you've done very well, Tom. You've won $1,650 in cash. We have some nice goodbye presents for you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks for playing catchphrase. Florence, come on over here. In a moment, you'll be going for thousands of dollars of prizes in our bonus round right after this. Watch, everybody. Picked up $4,800, which got her into the bonus round, but I'm happy to say, Florence, we've got over $18,000 in prizes waiting for you here. And this is where you work to see what you can get. Now, on our screen are 25-letter squares. There's a catchphrase behind each one of them. And if you solve 5 in a row in a straight line, as our computer is showing you, you win this prize.
It's a glamorous Beverly Hills wardrobe. A $5,000 gift certificate from Ted Lapidus. Enjoy selections from a fine array of women's fashions, including casual wear, designer gowns, and fine leather accessories. Only from Ted Lapidus, Beverly Hills. This designer wardrobe package is worth $5,000.
Now, Florence, if your 5 in a row happens to include the center square, the one marked M, we think that's the trickiest one in the bunch. And we will give you this prize.
For fun on the water, it's a new boat. The 5 Venus Seville for family boating pleasure. Easy to trailer and a pleasure to run. The Seville Bow Rider delivers endless fun from Sea Ray. This speedboat is worth $13,500.
Now, Florence, since you only have 60 seconds, if you get hung up on a particular catchphrase, you can always pass and come back to it later. Keep that in mind as we say good luck, Florence. When you're ready, let's go.
M.
The middle one. All right.
Wells. Wishing wells. Oars over wells. Oars on the well. Pass.
Okay, next.
H.
H.
Sheets. Hanging. Holy sheets. Thou. Holy thou. Holier than thou.
Right, next.
G.
G.
Bill. I owe you an arm and a leg.
No.
I paid an arm and a leg.
No.
Pass.
Next.
I.
I.
Double-decker bus.
Right, next.
D. No U-turn.
Right, next.
N.
N.
Herbie. Hi, Herbie. P. Thinking of P. Peas. Peeved. Pass.
Next.
E.
E.
Personality. Bubbling personality.
Right, next.
C.
C. Oh, I'm sorry. You did get 5 in a row, so let's take a look at the ones that you did get. We'll start with, well, which one? G? Oh, C. Okay, smarty pants is what, the IQ didn't come up. Now, G, we see a charge, so it's charging an arm and a leg that we wanted. Now, the tricky M, you almost had it. We have wells, we have oars on wells. Orson Welles is what we were looking for. And finally, N, Herbie, we were looking at his brain, which had a P in it. P brain is it. However, you did get 4 at $200 each. That's $800, Florence. Way to go. Come on back down. And best of all, I would like to say that your total winnings for the day, your very first appearance, $5,600. Not bad for one day's work. All cash, too. And Florence, you'll be back with us next time to take on a new challenge and hopefully add to these winnings. So we hope to see Florence and me and you right here next time on Catchphrase. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive It's the Moment's 9-piece glass party set. Beautiful optic design, great for entertaining. From Anchor Hawking, we set the table for America. The talking electronic Speak and Spell from Texas Instruments makes learning what it should be fun. Speak and Spell from Texas Instruments. Rust Knot from Plasticoat, the fast, dry rust fighter for long-lasting protection. Rust Knot spray or brushing enamel from Plasticoat. This microwave cooking guide that teaches you to cook automatically for the Tappan Sure Cook microwave from Tappan, manufacturers of fine appliances. A year's subscription to us, the Celebrity and Entertainment Magazine, now all in color, available on newsstands everywhere. A selection of Galway Irish crystal featuring the Clifton pattern, fine hand-cut crystal, adding elegance to any setting from Toll. And a service merchandise gift certificate, famous brand name items select from our 500-page catalog or redeem at one of our showrooms from Service Merchandise. Gents Classic Series Diamond Dial Watches by Jules Jurgensen, elegantly styled with 20 genuine diamonds. The Classic Series by Jules Jurgensen. Remember now, for a chance to win a catchphrase T-shirt, send us your favorite catchphrase and include your T-shirt size. Send it to Catchphrase, P.O. Box 48859, Los Angeles, California, 90048. This has been a Facetta production in association with Telepictures. What is this catchphrase? You'll find the answers to this and many more as we play television's most exciting new game, Catchphrase. And here's your host on Catchphrase, Art James.